it is Hannah, and I am super excited to be filming this video for you today. I am going to be doing the Ride or Die challenge that Jaclyn Hill came up with. I think that this is a great video idea. I love hearing about people's Ride or Die products. However, I am going to kind of alter this video and make it my own, but still kind of be based around the challenge. For example, I'm probably going to add a couple products in because I can't just pick one sometimes. And some of the options I'm going to have like drugstore Ride or Die and high-end. So I'm just going to mix it up like that. But for the most part, it's going to be like the video Jaclyn made. So yeah, let's get right into this because I don't want this video to be a million years long because nobody's going to watch it if it is. So let's get started. So the first product that I absolutely love, and that is my Ride or Die primer, my face primer, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is what it looks like, and I love this product because, of course, you can prime your face with it, you can like refresh your makeup with it throughout the day, and you can also use it as a setting spray. So it's like a 3-in-1. It's great. It's great, I tell you, absolutely great. I also really like this just because it's super easy. Like when you're trying to get ready really fast, you can just mist your face with it and it will prime your face, so it's not like you have to sit there and rub all that junk in. Now this isn't good for like filling in pores or anything like that. There's many other primers that are better for that. However, I really do like this just to make my makeup last longer and give it something to stick to and make my face feel refreshed. So that's why I really like this primer. The next product that I want to talk about is my favorite foundation. Now, it took me a while to think about this because I switch up foundations a lot. I've tried high-end ones, I've tried drugstore, and nothing really works on my skin because I have a lot of redness, I have scarring, I have acne, like things like that. So it's really hard for me to sit here and pick what my favorite foundation was. So I had just picked this one back up because I tried it probably like a year ago or maybe longer. I can't really remember. I don't know how long this foundation's been out, but I tried it like near when it first came out, and I loved it then, but the color that I got was a little too dark for me, so I like stopped using it. And then I was like, but I remember I love the formula, so I went back to it a few weeks ago, and now I absolutely love it. And that is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I am sure that if you are online and you follow the beauty community, you know all about this foundation, but it's really, really good. It's from the drugstore, and I highly recommend it. This is what it looks like. And they also have the Pro Glow, which I really want to try, but this is what I picked back up because I knew that it worked well with my skin and I just needed a new foundation. Okay, so now I have 3 concealers to talk about. I know, 3 concealers, like you want to sit here and hear all about my favorite concealers, but if you don't want to, you ain't gotta watch. You can skip through it. I ain't forcing you, okay? Okay. Basically, I have 3 concealers, and now there is reasons why I have 3 concealers. One is high-end, and the other 2 are drugstore. However, I wanted to feature both one of the drugstore and one of the high-end for under eyes and just all over concealing, and then one of the drugstore is just for like acne and scarring and discoloration. I do not recommend using it under the eyes or else it will turn out cakey, but for acne, it is amazing. So let's talk about the under eye ones or all over face ones, and that is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is totally worn off because I have used this so much. And then I just received this one for free, and this is not like sponsored where I have to do a video about it. Now, like a bonus thing I can do, like just because I review it for a non-biased opinion and everything, I can do like an unboxing video, but that's not what this is. I may do one of those just because I like watching unboxing, so maybe you guys will. But that does not affect my opinion. If I did not like this product, I would not be featuring it in this video. I would just not feature it. But I actually really fell in love with it, and that is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer, and it is really, really good for underneath the eyes and for highlighting the face. And I'm actually using a combination of these 2 under my eyes right now. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It, and this is the Fit Me Concealer. As you can see, this is nasty. And then as far as the other drugstore one that is really good for covering acne is the Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. This concealer has saved my life. I have been using this for years because I used to have acne that like cratered my face and there was nothing that I could cover it up with. And I know that people are like, oh, don't use makeup on top of it. Look, I have been through everything, and I had to come up with my own products to clear my skin up because I'm allergic to everything, and the makeup did not affect my skin, okay? I'm very good about cleaning my skin, so this has helped me so much. But yes, it is the Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. This is a Glamouflage concealer. It is amazing if you have acne or anything that you want to cover up. I highly recommend this concealer. I just don't recommend it for underneath the eyes because it can get cakey, so I wouldn't recommend it for that. But as far as acne goes, amazing. Get it, and it's only like $6 or $8. Okay, so the next two products that I want to talk about are powders, and one of them is just kind of like a, I don't really know, is this a powder foundation? I don't know. It's just I think it's just a setting powder. I don't think it claims to be a powder foundation. And then the other one is definitely a setting powder. And the first one that I want to talk about is more, I mean, it's not super high-end. It's only like $12. But it's more on like the makeup artisty side of makeup, like to use on clients and stuff, which is why I got it, because I do makeup. So, it is the RCMA No Color Powder. I am sure that you have also heard about this if you follow any beauty gurus. Kathleen Lights recommended it. I love this powder. It's amazing. I bake with it. Sometimes I'll just do my whole face with it to set it. It's amazing. You can use it in all skin tones because it is translucent. It has translucent? I can really talk today. It is translucent or has no color, whatever you want to say, and it works amazing. It just makes you look airbrushed. This is also a Jaclyn's Ride or Die, and I can totally see why, because it's amazing. Now the next powder, if I just want to brush over my face and make it smooth, is actually the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder. And this stuff I have had for years, and I went back to it because I found it and it wasn't old and everything, so I was like, I'm going to try this out again because I think I like this powder, and I love it, and it is now one of my Ride or Die powders, so highly recommend it. The next thing that I want to talk about is my favorite bronzer. Now this is a sample of the bronzer, but I have used this bronzer for years. I had it in like a pan, and I have like 2 samples of it that I'm using up now because why would I go buy a new one if I have 2 perfectly good samples to use? So it is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Now it has worn off here, but that's what it is. Just believe me, please, but I didn't want to go and get my new one out just for the sake of this video, and it's like dug down deep in my makeup, okay? It's a lot to get out of. But this is my favorite bronzer. Let me open it if I can get it open. As you can see, I use it all the time. This sample actually has lasted me a super long time. I have been using it probably at least a year. And I have another one, so this sample lasts a long time, and I use it every single day, and I love it to death. And I love how it smells like chocolate, so it's a really good bronzer if you're looking for one. Next is a blush. Okay, so I normally wouldn't have a blush until a couple months back. I found this blush because I saw in a makeup group that I'm part of on Facebook that they were having these on sale at TJ Maxx. So I went to TJ Maxx to pick these suckers up. So if you see a TJ Maxx tag on here, that's why. This is the Kat Von D blush, and it is in the colors, let's see, does it have the colors on here? No, it's a 2-tone blush, shade and light, of course. I don't have the box anymore, but this is the one that it looks like. They have like this one, a peachy one, which I also have and is also one of my favorites, but to go to every day, it's definitely this one. And yeah, so it's, oh, Piaf and Poe. How did I miss that? I don't know if that's how you say it. I'll let you read that because I don't know how to say that. Piaf? Piaf? I know Poe. La la. Poe. I found this sucker on sale for $6, and that was one of my favorite things ever. So go to TJ Maxx because you never know if they're gonna have it. Next is my favorite thing in the world, and you're gonna think that I'm just saying this because this is Jaclyn Hill's tag, but no, honey. Although I love Jaclyn Hill, she's my favorite makeup artist. She's the reason that I became a makeup artist because I love her so much. I should say she's one of the many reasons I became one. But I love her so much, I look up to her so much, and her products are bomb! So basically I have here Champagne Pop. Now this is the kit. Champagne Pop is my overall favorite highlighter. However, I love to mix it with Pearl as well, if you can't tell here. I really went through these. However, I do have Champagne Pop in a separate thing and in her kit with the blushes and Prosecco Pop, so I have a bunch of Champagne Pop, okay? I'm obsessed. But I love this kit because it has Champagne Pop and Pearl, but overall my favorite one is Champagne Pop. And this is the Champagne Glow Kit, in case you were wondering. I don't know if this is still available, however, I know you can buy them separately, so you're good. You can still go get your highlighters. Next is mascara. I have a high-end and I have a drugstore in this. First of all, it took me a while to think about this because I love so many mascaras, but when I think about what I go back to overall, it is definitely the Maybelline, the Colossal Volume Express mascara, and then which this is a sample, is the Perversion Mascara by Urban Decay. So these are like two of my favorite mascaras. One's drugstore, one's high-end, so that way you can have two to pick out of. Now they do different things, but I love them both equally. They are amazing. Let's talk about brows, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Anyway, for my brows, okay, I have went through the ringer trying to get these suckers fixed, okay? Okay. Because they a mess. They're a hot mess, okay? They a mess. But this saved them. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, okay? I have used all kinds of brow pencils, but this is my favorite. It has changed my brows, and it has saved me from block brows and nastiness. This is just good, okay? You need help, go get this. And it's cheap too, and it works amazingly. So I highly recommend the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. It looks like has a spoolie on one end and the pencil on the other. It's so good. Last but not least, as far as makeup goes, I wanted to include some eyeshadow palettes. Now, I know that there's a ton of other makeup products that I could be including in here, but I just couldn't think of ride or die products for the other things, or things that I still had to show, so I'm just not even going to talk about them. But I wanted to talk about my top 3 favorite eyeshadow palettes of all time. And the first one, once again, you're going to think that I'm just doing this because this is Jaclyn Hill's tag, but this palette is the Morphe Brushes Jaclyn Hill palette, and I absolutely love it. Okay, this is a hot mess now because I use it so much. This is what I have on my eyes today, and I absolutely love this palette. It is one of my favorite palettes of all time. You can see what colors I use the most. It is amazing. They're super blendable, pigmented. They are just incredible, and this will forever be one of my favorite palettes. Another one is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. Now, I'm sure you've heard a lot about this as well. So this is what it looks like. You can also see what colors I use all the time. These are all very warm tones, okay? I love warm tone eyeshadows because it makes my eyes look extra green, and I just dig it, okay? That's me. I like warm tones. And then last but not least, this palette has been through the ringer, and that is the first Naked palette by Urban Decay. That's sad. I gotta order another one, okay? Okay? I love this palette. I need to order another one because I miss my Half Baked. That was my favorite eyeshadow in here. If you cannot tell, that was the best gold eyeshadow in the world. I love this palette. It will forever hold a special place in my heart because this is one of like the first high-end palettes that I ever got, and really got me into doing like smoky eyes and all of that, and I just love this palette, and I love it so much. And now, last but not least, I want to feature 3 of kind of like body products, which 2 are body sprays, 1 is a perfume that I absolutely love, so let's just hop right into that. Now, for a body spray, you can actually get this at Walmart. Every time I wear it, I get tons of compliments, and that is the Bodycology Sweet Love Fragrance Mist. I love this body spray, if you can't tell, and I use it all the time. And it's a very sweet, but like, I don't know how to explain it. It smells really good though. You just go smell it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You ain't gotta buy it. It's like $3 or $5, somewhere in that price range. So it's cheap. Next, for one of my favorite body sprays of all time, anybody who knows me knows that I'm obsessed. I actually have like a whole collection of these over there. Some of them aren't up there right now because I have them in different sections, but if you see the other side, I have a ton of them. This is the Vanilla Bean Noel body spray from Bath & Body Works. Now this is only like, it comes out for like a limited time near Christmas and whatnot. It smells like Christmas cookies and happiness and vanilla, and I love it. Okay, it's one of my favorite scents in the world. I stock up on it at the end of the year, so I have it throughout the rest of the year. Like I got like 10 or 12 bottles at the end of the year. because I was that obsessed. I have loved this for years though, and I highly recommend it if you like sweet scents. If you don't, you'll hate it. But if you do like sweet vanilla scents, this is the best body spray you'll ever get your hands on. As far as actual perfume goes, I love Girlfriend by Justin Bieber, and I also love Someday, so that would be one of my favorites, but I'm out of that. Sorry, the camera shut off, but I absolutely love this perfume, and it is one of my favorites by far, because clearly my camera hates me right now because it won't stop cutting off, but it's just very refreshing and long wearing, and I really love this perfume. So that is it for my Ride or Die products. Now I'm sure they'll change over the years, but as of right now, those are my Ride or Die products. I'm really happy that I got to share them with you. Thank you, Jacqueline, for coming up with this tag because I really enjoyed it. And it was a lot of fun to make, and I needed a video idea, and this was so much fun to do, so thank you. You helped me out. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Be sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Leave a nice little comment down below if you want to. You ain't got to, but if you want, what's up with my camera today? Anyway, and be sure to hit that subscribe button, and be sure to share this video with the world if you enjoyed it. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I will see you next time. God bless. Bye. Don't